Hello, welcome to another video. This week I have a very simple video to put out, but it is Saturday afternoon and I have not really gotten anything so far this week. But I don't want to break my streak of uploading weekly, so I decided to put out a video which I've been trying to brainstorm an idea for what I wanted to do this week, and I haven't been able to think of anything, so because of that lack of motivation I haven't decided to do anything. But just earlier, like an hour ago, I was sort of struck with an idea I just wanted to share. More of a feeling, I suppose. I read a book called A Right to Be Merry by Sister Mary Frances, and the book is about a religious order called the Poor Clares, founded by St. Clare of Assisi. They live a life very bereft of any possessions. They really don't have many possessions at all. They live in their little cells with very little personal belongings. They don't have money, and they, eat and live very simply. And it made me think about how I really love the things I have. Like, I love my area and all my books and my pictures and all my decorations, and how much I would not necessarily like to live without them. It also made me consider how I do have all this stuff sitting here, but I hardly ever really appreciate any of it, like it just sits here, and of course it makes the whole area feel more homely and peaceful and happy to me. But nonetheless, I have so many things that are underappreciated, because I don't have like a ton of possessions, but the ones that I do, even though having possessions isn't really what matters in this life, the ones that we do have, we should be appreciative of. And it made me think about how I should be more observant and appreciative of the things I have. So this video perhaps is just a small reminder to look around you and appreciate the beauty in the small things of life, and the things that you do have, and the things that are meaningful to you. There's so much beauty to be found in the simple parts of life that perhaps that are the best. And I've built up all these things I have here over the years from different experiences and different occasions, and each thing has its own unique meaning, and that's really beautiful to just look around and appreciate it for a minute, instead of just having it plastered on the wall and hardly ever looked at. For instance, like the wall I made recently with the pictures, the lovely pictures, and the quotes I wrote down. I haven't had, to be fair, I haven't had a lot of time to sit here and read, but I haven't looked at them that much and read them that much, which is supposed to be more of an occasional thing. But nonetheless, I did just sit down here with Gandalf and start appreciating everything that I had put down there, and it made me feel really happy. Also appreciating, I was sitting here, almost every time I sit down in my chair and try to do anything productive, Gandalf will come up and jump up and lay down and sleep on me, which can be a bit handicapping, but if that's even a word. But that in itself is a really beautiful thing that I realized. I have this little creature, as bizarre as it kind of seems when you really think about it. I have this little animal living here with me who loves me, and the fact that we've raised this cat from being a little baby kitten, and now she's grown and she loves me and trusts me, and made me realize I must be someone who is lovable, and must have done something right in the process of raising her, that now she loves and appreciates me so much as I appreciate her. And just having her laying there on my lap, purring, and the little kicks of her feet and paws, it's really a beautiful thing to have pets whom you love and that love you back. And that's another thing that can be a really beautiful thing to acknowledge, is just the fact that you and your pet are here, and you have a relationship, and you both love each other. It's an animal, but it loves you and you love it. Of course, not in the same way that a human can love another human, but nevertheless. it's even more simple love than that, which is part of what makes it so beautiful. Just reading some of the quotes that I've put on the wall brings me so much joy. For the love of God is broader than the measures of the mind, and the heart of the eternal is most wonderfully kind. There is a place called heaven, where the good here unfinished is completed, and where the stories unwritten and the hopes unfulfilled are continued. We may laugh together yet. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. Anyways, there's so much to be grateful for, and this is only a few small things right in this area, so just look around you and be happy with the beauty that has been given for you to enjoy. We always long for new things and new experiences, but you're never going to appreciate those new things if you do get them, if you don't even appreciate what you have already, because one day they'll be the exact same way. So you got to appreciate what you have. And I've learned a lot in the past few years to appreciate experiences more, like going on trips and stuff, because once they're over, there's always sort of almost a disappointment that it's over and you're not going to be able to experience it. But you can really learn to accept the one-time experiences as they are only one time, and they always live in your memory. You always have the experience and the joy that it brought you, and it can last, and you don't have to be disappointed that it's over, because you'll always have it now that it's happened. Anyways, sorry for this random stuff, but I hope you can get some sort of benefit out of this video. I will see you next week. Stay cozy out there, it's cold.